सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। Om. Welcome to today's session, and we are discussing about Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga means the king of yoga. Out of Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga and Raja Yoga, Raja Yoga is the king of yoga, is the opinion of Swami Vivekananda ji. Because to reach higher levels, we need steps. We need a ladder. Raja Yoga helps us as a ladder or steps to climb up in the sadhana marga. While we are doing sadhana or practicing yoga, Raja Yoga helps us as a ladder to reach the higher levels of consciousness. The ultimate result is consciousness. The ultimate real is understanding that I am Brahman. Towards that, we are practicing yoga marga. Yoga is a darshanam. Darshanam or six. They are called Shad Darshan. Shad Darshan. In Sanatana Dharma, the darshanas are very important. You may wonder, what is this darshanam? Darshanam is nothing but philosophy. In English, philosophy means philo plus Sophie. Love for knowledge. Sophie means knowledge, philo means love. Love for knowledge is called philosophy. Whereas the same term is expressed in Sanskritam as darshanam. Darshanam means the inner vision. So not only a seeking of knowledge, but realization of knowledge is called darshanam. Nyaya Vaisheshika, Sankhya Yoga, Mimamsa, Uttara Mimamsa. These are six Shad Darshanas. Nyaya, Vaisheshika, Sankhya, Yoga, Mimamsa, Uttara Mimamsa. Uttara Mimamsa, Mimamsa is about rituals. Uttara Mimamsa is about Vedanta, Upanishads. In Uttara Mimamsa, we have Dvaita, Vishishtadvaita and Advaita. This is the classification. So out of all darshanas, yoga takes place an important role because it is highly practical oriented. Not only philosophical, theoretical, also practicing the theory. Yoga is not only for mind, yoga is not only for the physical body, yoga is for mind, body, soul. So, Atma Jnana is the ultimate goal. For that, we have to prepare our body and mind. For that, yoga plays a major role. That is why this is called Raja Yoga. Yesterday, we were studying about steps in Raja Yoga. We were talking about Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. And finally, we were discussing about the Antaranga Yoga. This Ashtanga Yoga told by Patanjali is divided into two. Already we have discussed. One is Bahiranga Yoga, another is Antaranga Yoga. Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara. These five are involving with Bahiranga Yoga. Yama means don'ts. What are all the things we should not do? Niyama means what are all the things we should do? What are all the things to be avoided? What are all the things to be taken up? Asana is, we explained, the comfortable posture. Sukham Stiram Asana. Stiram Sukham Asana. It should be stiram, stable, steady, and also it should be comfortable for practicing this yoga. This is the third limb of Bahiranga Yoga Sadhana. Asanas are the physical postures, yoga asanas. Asana is to stay in a particular position firmly and with ease, comfort. And also we said, without pain, there is no gain. Definitely there will be pain when you are, when you practice a particular yogasana, there will be pain. Even that pain is accepted as a pleasure, enjoyable, and then slowly it becomes effortless and painless. Pranayama is the fourth limb in which we control the mind through systematic breathing. We said 15 to 18 breaths. In the particular pranayama, like Anuloma Viloma, or Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama, or Bastrika, there is a system to cleanse our breathing pattern and to energize our breathing pattern. I said prana is not only oxygen, it is the subtle energy of the cosmos, which is available in all good and sattvic things. Everything should have prana. For example, a rotten food may not have prana, it will have negative energy. A fresh cooked food will have more prana in it and it supplies prana to us. Your friend who smiles at you supplies prana to you in a subtle way. A person who stares at you with jealous gives you negative energy. He drains your energy. A friend who sends you a graceful thought will give you more prana. Then we come to the fifth limb of Ashtanga Yoga, Pratyahara. Pratyahara is withdrawing from the senses. The action of senses are controlled. They are like 5 horses driving a ratha, a chariot. Those 5 horses are to be controlled by reins so that the ratha can be driven towards the right direction. There are 5 horses in the ratha. They are nothing but our sensory perceptions. And in some pictures, you will see the Gita Upadesha scene in which Arjuna's ratha will have only 4 horses. In some pictures, they will give 5 horses. If you see 5 horses, it means the 5 sensory perceptions. If you see 4 horses, it is Manas, Buddhi, Chittam, Ahankara, Antahkarana. So the fifth limb of Ashtanga Yoga is Pratyahara. It is nothing but Shama and Dhamma. Shama, Dhamma are the 2 things which we study in Tattva Bodham. Shama, Dhammadi, Shatka Sampattihi. Shama is mind control, Dhamma is sense control. So Dhamma is nothing but Pratyahara. Withdrawal from senses, withdrawing your attention, mind from sensory perceptions. Then we studied Antaranga Yoga, and in that, how to sit Samam Kaya Shiro Grivam Dharayan Achalam Stiraha Samprekshya Nasikagram Swam Disashchanavalokayan. Without looking around, Disha. Disha means directions. Without looking east or west or south or north, sit erect, hold the body, keep your head and neck erect. Who says this? Bhagavan Sri Krishna teaches the theory of yoga to Arjuna. how to sit in the postures. Samam kaya shiro grivam dharayannachalam stiraha samprekshya nasikagram svam dishashchanavalokayan. Bhagavad Gita, 6th chapter, 13th shloka. So in this you can mark the shlokas from 11 to 15. In the 6th chapter, the shlokas from 11 to 15 are very important. They are giving you the point at the end of this lesson. In page number 56, you can see in that all the yoga instruction is given by Bhagavan Sri Krishna. The shlokas are from 11 to 15. So if you study these 11 to 15 shlokas, they explain you the total procedures given by Bhagavan. Shuchau deshe pratishtapya stiram asanam atmanaha nat yuchritam nati nicham chailajina kushottaram. This we studied already. How to chant? Shuchau deshe pratishtapya stiram asanam atmanaha natyuchritam nati nicham chailajina kushottaram. Meaning, practice yoga. To practice yoga, one should make an asana in a sanctified place by placing kusha grass, deer skin, and a cloth one over the other so as to make the seat very soft. The asana should be neither too high nor too low. This we have studied already. We will move to 12th shloka. 12th and 13th. Tatraikagram manah kritva yatha chittendriya kriyaha upavishyasane yunjad yogam atma vishuddhaye samam kaya shiro grivam dharayannachalam stiraha samprekshya nasikagram swam dishashchanavalokayan. Seated firmly on it, the yogi should strive to purify the mind by focusing it in meditation with one pointed concentration, controlling all thoughts and activities. Dhyanam means defocusing. Dharana means focusing. For example, dharana is like traveling towards a destination. You are traveling towards Lalitambika temple from your place. All your thoughts will reach before you reach, right? I am going towards Lalitambika temple. There Swamiji will be there. Devi will be there. Deeparadhana we will see. We will meditate. All those expectations. Only you are focusing on that. So your aim is to reach the temple. So this is called dharana. Like that, if you are taking alambanam, the center of focus as Ishvara, or the picture of a deity, or the sound, Om sound, or any other thing for your concentration, then that is focusing. After reaching the place, you are not going to focus, but you will be dwelling on it. You will be walking in and around the temple. You will try to meet some people. You will try to meet Guruji, or you will go to the Sanctum Sanctorum to have darshan. You will not concentrate anymore. You will be dwelling in it. That is what meditation. That is why they are using the word defocusing. Defocus. Focusing is with effort. Defocusing is effortless. Effortlessly, you are into it. That is called a meditation with one pointed concentration. Automatically in meditation, you are forgetting your senses. Your thoughts are powerless there. When thoughts are powerless, activities are not no more available. Thoughts are the drivers of the body towards an action. So you should sit, hold the body, neck, head firmly in a straight line and gaze at the tip of the nose without allowing the eyes to wander. So this is Samam Kaya Shiro Grivam Dharayan Achalam Stiraha Samprekshya Nasika Gramswam. You have to see the nasi, tip of the nasi. You should not see here and there. You should concentrate in the nasi. So people think that yoga kind of techniques are coming from Japan or China or some other practices. Bhagavan Sri Krishna teaches yoga to Arjuna. You concentrate on your tip of the nose. Bhagavan teaches yoga. It is very much available in the Smriti, in the Gita Upanishad. Next, 14th shloka. I said 11th to 15th shloka, you have to study. And you can teach to others. Prashantatma vigadabhihi brahmachari vrate stitaha manasayamya machittaha yukta asita matparaha. Thus, with a serene, fearless, and unwavering mind, prashantatma. Prashantaha means shantaha, praharshena shantaha. Pra is the upasarga for shanta. Prashanta, so serene mind. Here Atma Shabda indicates mind. Vigata bihi, fearless. Brahmachari vrate, in the vow of celibacy. Stitaha, steadily fixed. Stitaha manaha, steadily fixed mind. Manaha sayamya. In the text you will see samyamya. Samyamya you will see. Samyamya. You have to read sayamya. Sayamya. Manas sayamya machittaha. Yesterday I told this samyama is very much attracting people nowadays. Because Patanjali says if you do samyama, you can walk over the water or fly in the air. So people are very much interested. What is this samyama? Can we do it? Yes, everyone can do it. The siddhi may not be obtained, but you can understand what is samyama. Samyama is nothing but antaranga yoga, which consists of dharana, dhyana, samadhi. Only these three. When you are able to practice these three, the vigilant yogi should meditate on me. Bhagavan says, you should not meditate on any other thing. You should meditate on me. Manaha sanyamya matta chittaha. Your mind should be on me, having me alone as the supreme goal. Yukta asita matparaha. Other than myself, you don't think any other thing. Myself means Sri Krishna here, and also the self. In Vedanta perspective, Machittaha means meditate on me, means meditate on your Atman. Meditate you as Atman. Meditate Aham Brahmasmi. When you are owning up yourself, you should obtain the supreme goal, which is Atma Jnanaha. Yunjannevam sadatmanam yogi niyatamanasaha shantim nirvana paramam mat samstamadhigacchate. Next shloka, 15th shloka, the last shloka in this group, 11 to 15. Thus, constantly keeping the mind absorbed in me. Constantly. The word Yunjan Shabda means keeping the mind absorbed to Ishvara, dwelling in Ishvara alone. constantly keeping the mind absorbed in me, the yogi of the disciplined mind attains nirvana. Nirvana here means liberation from material bondage and abides me in the supreme peace. What is the result? Shantihi. Shantim nirvana. Paramam. Shantim nirvana paramam. So Shanti is upright. So the shlokas 11 to 15 as given by Bhagavan, the instructions given by Bhagavan clearly explains what are all the steps to be done. How to sit, how to concentrate, how to do dharana, how to do dhyana, and how to obtain samadhi. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Only these 5 shlokas speaks about Antaranga Yoga. You need not search anywhere. At the same time, in one place you will get the concepts of Patanjali Yoga Sutras. Desha Bandhas Chittasya Dharana is the definition given by Patanjali Yoga Sutra. In Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Desha Bandhas Chittasya Dharana. 3.1 Patanjali Yoga Sutra. In Sanskrit, they used to say Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Like Shankara Bhashyam. Shankarasya Bhashyam. Shankara Bhashyam. This is called Dharana. Keeping a burning candle at eye level and concentrating by focusing on the single thought of the tip of the wick of the candle. Not only candle, you can light a lamp, ghee lamp also, and also you can concentrate. Dhyana is the defocusing. Dharana is focusing, then dhyana is defocusing, I said. As opposed to focusing under dharana, there is total defocusing under dhyana effortlessly. Defocusing means you should not stop focusing. Here, defocusing means deeply involving effortlessly. Dharana is effort, with full of effort. Like you are traveling towards the destination. After destination, there is no travel. So defocus. Finally, we have come to Samadhi. The Dakara is the 4th Dakara. In Tamil, we will say Samadhi, not Samadhi. Adi Pada is Adi. Adi Guru. We say no, that is 3rd Dakara. Here, Samadhi. Samyak Adhiyate iti Samadhi. The definition is given in page number 55 of your book, last paragraph. In page number 55, Samadhi is explained by the author. Samadhi is merger. In all our activities, there is what is called tripti, the seer, the seen, and the seeing. The subject, object, and the interaction. In meditation, there is a person who is meditating, the object of meditation, and the process of meditation has 3 aspects. Dhyana, Dhyatru, Dhyayam are the 3 aspects. Dhyanam is meditation. Dhyanam. Dhyatru is the Dhyata, the meditator. Dhyayam is the subject for meditation or object for meditation, right? Understand? Dhyana, Dhyatru, Dhyayam. In the same way, Jnanam, Jneyam, Jnata. The knower, the known, the subject to be known. So these are called Triputi in Sanskrit, the group of 3. Adiyate means Thi Shabda Buddhihi, shows the intellect. So deeply analyzing and becoming one with that. No subject, no object in that state. So all are merging in one. The merging word I am using from yoga point of view, whereas in Vedanta point of view, there is no merger because there is no two. What we say is Atma and Anatma. Atma is I and Anatma is what are all not I. This is what Puja Swamiji said. Atma is Aham. Anatma is Idam. Atma means the observer, the experiencer, one who sees, the seer. Whereas Anatma means the seen, Drishyam. We have problems. with the scene. What is the problem? Like or dislike. I like it or I dislike. So I am detaching with it, dwelling in my Atmic level, knowing that this Anatma is Mithya. So I am using the intelligence, knowledge to discriminate what is Atma and Anatma. That is why Samyak Adhiyate iti Samadhi. So I will not be dragged by any external objects, deep absorption in my supreme consciousness. Even I cannot use the word my because I am the supreme consciousness. Here, seer becomes one with the seen. There is no difference between Drishyam and the Drik. There is no difference between the seer and the seen. The seen is always there, but it never influences the seer. It is as if one is lost wholly in the object of meditation. What is lost? Moho nashtaha. In 18th chapter, Arjuna submits himself to Krishna. Moho nashtaha. Here the English word lost is used, L-O-S-T, lost. Lost is nothing but nashtaha. What is lost? Mohaha. Mohaha is delusion. I lost my delusion. I lost my illusion. I lost my confusion. I lost my fear. I lost my anger. Now I am in Samadhi. Samadhi is a jump into the inner consciousness, a wholly new world. The author says, Samadhi is a jump. Mandukya Upanishad. You would have heard about it. Mandukyam means frog. As if the frog jumps into the water, the mind jumps into Samadhi. Samadhi is a jump into the supreme inner consciousness. Now, there is no I, there is no my. Aham na mama na. Na mama. Holy consciousness. Who am I? I am pure consciousness. So, dharana is focusing, dhyana is defocusing, and samadhi is inner consciousness. So, this is what Antar Yoga or Antaranga Yoga or Sanyama. You can call it as Antaranga Yoga or Samyama or Sanyama. So, after listening all these things, Arjuna comes to Krishna again. Krishna, you are telling I have to control my mind. Chanchalam hi manah Krishna. Hey Krishna, the mind is chanchalam, very much restless, turbulent, strong and obstinate. Chanchalam hi manah Krishna. Pramati bhalavad dhridam. It is very strong in pulling me down. Bhalavad dhridam. Tasya aham nigraham manye. I deem it as hard to control. Like what? Vayoriva sudushkaram. Vayuhu iva. Iva means like. Vayu is wind. Like wind, it is very difficult to control. This is what everyone will feel. Always you are telling, wake up by 4:30. Wake up by 4:30 a.m. Sir, it is not possible for me. How can I do it? Some people, when I see somewhere in the city or in Chennai or in Bangalore, I used to ask them, how are you and all. After that, I used to ask, why you are not coming to temple nowadays? I don't see you in temple. Swamiji, I have no time. You should bless me to visit the temple, they will say. You should bless me to visit the temple. Like that, you should bless me to eat. You should bless me to breathe. But it is true. We need Ishwara Kripa, Guru Kripa, Shastra Kripa. But what about your Atma Kripa? Chanchalam hi manah Krishna pramati balavad dridam tasyaham nigraham manye vayoriva sudushkaram. Chanchalam hi manah Krishna pramati balavad dridam tasyaham nigraham manye vayoriva sudushkaram. O Krishna, you are telling me to control my mind. The mind is verily restless. How to control it? Now, Bhagavan Sri Krishna admits it. Very interesting. Asamshayam mahabaho mano durnigraham chalam. Yes. You are right. It is very difficult to control the mind, no doubt. Asamshayam. There is no doubt at all. Mahabaho. Oh, mighty armed. Mahabahu. Bahu means the arm. Arjuna is otherwise called mighty armed. Mahabahu. Asamshayam Mahabahu. Mano durnigraham chalam. Yes, it is very difficult to control, hard to control the restless mind. But I will tell you a secret. Now Krishna is going to unfold a great secret. You can underline and note it. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihyate. Every student of yoga practice should note this. Sir, I cannot bend. Sir, I cannot do this. Abhyasena tu kaunteya. Indeed, indeed. How it is possible? Because of two things. One is abhyasa, another is vairagya. Yes, it is very difficult to control the mind, but by practice, abhyasa is practice. Again and again you practice. The first day you sit for 5 minutes in meditation, just closing your eyes. Lot of thoughts will come and disturb you. Mosquitoes will bite you. Something ant maybe under your seat. All disturbance you will put in the silence, but your mobile phone will say grrr, grrr. Vibration. When mobile vibrates, my heart vibrates. Immediately, slightly I will open my mind and who is calling that? If the caller is an important person, your meditation is totally out. If the caller is your husband or wife, you will tightly close your eyes as if you are meditating. You may not worry. But if it is an important person, then you will rush to the phone. So, keep your phones away and practice abhyasena. Practice, practice, practice. This is what the secret of yoga, the outcome of theory. Okay, you said practice, but when I start practice, my mind says you cannot do, you will not do, it is not possible for you, it is not meant for you. So it disturbs. So what you should develop? Non-attachment, vairagyam. Vairagyam is effort. You have to put effort. Yes, I will do it. I will wake up early in the morning. Body will be paining. Take a hot water bath and then try to do yoga. Mind will not settle down. Try to sit 5 minutes, then develop to 10 minutes, then increase to 15 minutes. It is possible. Definitely it is possible. Like when we were in childhood, we were afraid of ABCD. Yes, we all studied in the village school. The third standard only, I studied English. I never went to LKG, UKG. I was admitted in first standard, no English, only Tamil. Second standard, no English, only Tamil. Third standard, English, A, B, C, D. Heart will be palpitating to see these new kind of letters, to see this English pronunciation, very difficult. A, B, C, D, very difficult, heart palpitating. When the teacher asks us to pronounce a word, sweating. English, very difficult. How did you learn English then? Again and again, the teacher gave imposition. Okay, you wrote it wrong. The spelling is wrong. When it was given, the word was given feather, I read it as feather, because F-E-A-T-H-E-R, feather. Then the teacher called me. I told feather, you are reading feather. Then I said, teacher, T-E-A-C-H-E-R, teacher. Then F-E-A-T-H-E-R, feather. The teacher laughed at me. Then she told me it is in English, the spelling and the pronunciation are different, not like Tamil and Sanskritam. In Tamil and Sanskritam, the spelling Shabda, the alphabet Shabda, and the pronunciation are one. If you are writing Chalam, Chalama, Chalam, Abhyasena, 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 the Shabda of the spelling and the sound are one. But English, you have two jobs. You have to study the spelling as well as the pronunciation. K-N-O-W. You cannot say ikno or ik now. N-O-W now. But K-N-O-W, no. You have to study the spelling as well as the pronunciation. Two jobs are there in English. How did you learn? Practice. The teacher gave me imposition. F-E-A-T-H-E-R, feather. F-E-A-T-H-E-R, feather. F-E-A-T-H-E-R, feather. 100 times. Otherwise, kneel down. The punishment. Kneel down. Abhyasena, it came. Because of Abhyasa, I remember now, F-E-A-T-H-E-R, feather. Hey, Kaunteya. Kaunteya means here, Bhagavan uses the word Kunti Putraha Kaunteya. He is the son of Kunti. That is why he is called as Kaunteya. Here it is a Sambodhana Vibhakti. Hey Kaunteya, not Kaunteya. It is Kaunteya. Abhyasena tu Kaunteya, Vairagyena. Vairagya is restless practice. Again and again you have to do it. Qualities and outcome. Now, what is the outcome of all these practices? The yogi is regarded as the supreme who judges pleasure or pain anywhere, everywhere by the same standard as he applies to himself. He lost the discrimination. Atmaupamyena sarvatra samam pashyati Arjuna sukam va yadi va dukkham sayogi paramo mataha. Now only he is called yogi. After practicing all these things, now the sadhaka is called as yogi. Atmau pamyena sarvatra samam pashyati. He sees everything as samam. Two ends, there is no two end for him. Sukam va yadiva dukkham. Saha yogi paramaha mataha. He applies the same attitude towards the extreme ends of happiness or misery. Samam. Samatvam. Samatvam yoga uchyate. Siddhya, siddhya asiddyoho. In siddhi or asiddhi, siddhya asiddyoho, siddhya asiddyoho. Samatvam yoga uchyate. When he feels that supreme bliss, who is that supreme bliss? I myself, which is perceived by the intelligence and which transcends the senses. The word transcending is very important. If you want the Tamil word, kadandu selludal, உடலையும் மனதையும் புத்தியையும் அகங்காரத்தையும் கடந்து நிற்கின்றான். இதை எப்படி அவன் சாதித்தான்? அறிவால் சாதித்தான். சுகம் ஆத்யந்திகம் எத்தது புத்தி கிராஹ்யம் அதீந்திரியம். How did he grasp buddhi grahyam? He grasped this idea to transcend the sensory perceptions, the ego, etc. He obtained sukham. Sukham atyantikam yatad buddhi grahyam atindriyam. Atindriyam means he has transcended the indriyas, which are pulling him down to kama krodha. Veti yatra na chaivayam stitas chalati tattvataha. Right? He established himself into the supreme bliss. After reaching a great, happiest, blissful stage, will you come down or will you be interested to go back? You will settle down there. He never moves from the reality. Stitaha na chalati. He will not move away. Tattvataha. Reality. He has obtained the reality. Sukam atyantikam yattad buddhi grahyam atindriyam veti yatra na chaivayam stitas chalati tattvataha. Yunjannevam sadatmanam yogi vigata kalmashaha sukhena brahma samsparsham atyantam sukham ashnute. Constantly engaging the mind in this way. You have mind and intelligence to think and decide. First, you make your mind steady. Secondly, you use your intelligence to understand the supreme. Two techniques. Who is the controller now? Who is going to guide the mind to be steady? Who is going to say the intelligence to dwell in the truth? The same mind and buddhi, now informed mind and buddhi. Your awareness. The informed mind is your awareness. The informed intelligence is your awareness. When mind and buddhi are merged with awareness, Yunjan evam. Constantly engaging mind in this way, Sada Atmanam. Always put your mind and intelligence in Brahman, Atmanam. Yogi Vigata Kalmashaha. Kalmasham means the Papa. What is Papa here? The Papa is the great Papa. When there is Amrit, you are going behind the lowest things in the world. That is Kalmasham. Kani irukka kai kavarndatru. Kani means Brahman, Atman. Kai means the physical body. Kani means the ripened fruit. Kai means unripened fruit. When these two are in front of you, which you will take? You will take the ripened fruit. Atma is Param. Paramni, Palani. So when you are Atman, Tat Tvamasi, why are you going behind the unripened fruits, which are the material pleasures available in this world, temporary pleasures available in this world? Sukhena Brahma Samsparsham Atyantam Sukham Ashnute. Very beautifully said. Yunjannevam sadatmanam yogi vigata kalmashaha sukhena brahma samsparsham atyantam sukham ashnute. Trayam ekatra sanyamaha. Patanjali Yoga Sutra says the three together is Sanyama. Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi have to be done together, focus, defocus, and jump into the reality, understand the reality, absorption. And there are so many explanations, like you should know, samadhis are savichara, nirvichara, savitarka, nirvitarka, sananda, shashmita, sabija, nirbija, dharma mega, and kaivalya. These are all just for information. You know the very various levels of samadhi. What we have studied now is kaivalya samadhi, nirvikalpa samadhi. These are the two steps we do. Nirvikalpa means totally away from the attachment. Vikalpa means the ragadvesha. Nirvikalpa means no ragadvesha. Nirvikalpa samadhi. Kaivalya means the understanding of Brahman. Through constant practice, yogi has cleansed his mind and attains bliss of Brahman. So, Anandamaya Kosha is reached, and beyond Anandamaya Kosha, you see Atman. So, finally, the last portion of the chapter explains at the time of death what we should do. Prayana kale manasa achalena bhaktya yuktaha yoga balena chaiva bruvor madhye pranam aveshya samyak satam param purusham upaiti divyam. Prayana kale manasa chalena bhaktya yukto yoga balena chaiva bruvor madhye pranam aveshya samyak satam param purusham upaiti divyam. This shloka you have to carefully read. This is Trishtup Chandas. So far we were studying Anushtup Chandas. This is, the Dhwani is different. Prayana kale manasa chalena bhaktya yukto yoga bhalena chaiva bruvor madhye pranam aveshya samyak satam param purusham upaiti divyam. Prayana kale, at the time of death, the last travel of this body, and the Sukshma Sharira is going to travel from one body to another body. So, omniscient, the ancient, the ruler, the minuter than an atom, the supporter of all, a form of inconceivable, effulgent like the sun and beyond all darkness, he who meditates on this Atman, Supreme Purushaha, at the time of death, one has to bring Ishvara, the thoughts of Ishvara, with a steady mind, devotion and strength of yoga, well fixing the entire prana in the middle of the eyebrows. Prayana kale achalena manasa bhaktya yuktaha yoga balena cha eva bruvor madhye. Bruvor madhye means in between the eyebrows, in Ajna Chakra. Pranam aveshya samyak. Bring all the prana in between the eyebrows and meditate Ishvara. What will happen? You will reach me. Bhagavan says, you will be taken into Brahma Nirvana. Finally, he merges with the totality or attains Brahma Nirvana. That is the essence of Upanishads as presented in Raja Yoga Shloka Sangraha. The last line of the step. Tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. When he gets relieved from the bondages of all prakritis, tamas, rajas and sattva. Prakriti means guna. Triguna. Prakriti is none other than sattva, rajas, tamo, guna. Gunatmika, maya. Prakriti is maya. All the prakriti means, how many prakritis are there? Only three. Sattva, rajas, tamas, guna. He dissolves into the ocean of silence. This is the Divya Purusha, the highest levels of consciousness. By leaving, departing, after focusing his prana on the Ajna Chakra, he merges in the Lord. yoga, getting greater and greater bliss and knowledge, he then starts getting supernatural powers while living. This is called Siddhi. He is like a dead person, but alive in the physical body. But he has got Ashtama Siddhis. After getting the Siddhis, what he has to do? He has to merge with the Supreme. Finally, he merges with the totality or attains Brahma Nirvana. Knowing that this body is an Atma, knowing that I am Atma is the essence of Upanishads and also the steps of Raja Yoga. Supreme bliss verily comes to that yogi whose mind is calm, whose passions are pacified, who has become one with Brahman and who is sinless. Brahma bhutam akalmasham prashanta manasam hyenam yoginam sukham uttamam upaidi shanta rajasam Brahma bhutam akalmasham. Supreme bliss, prashanta manasam. This is also pra-purva shanta shabda. Pra is the upasarga. Visheshena praharshena shantaha. Ki enam hyenam. Yoginam sukham uttamam. Upaiti shanta rajasam brahma bhutam akalmasham. Prashanta manasam hyenam. Yoginam sukham uttamam. Upaiti shanta rajasam. Brahma bhutam akalmasham. The yogi who strives with assiduity, purified from sins, prayatna, he is effortless now. Purified from sins, all prayatnas are over. Yogi samshuddhi kilbishaha. Kilbishaha. Prayatnadyathamanastu yogi samshuddhi kilbishaha. Aneka janma samsiddhastataha yati parangatim. Purified from all sins which he has collected from so many past births are purified now. The power of yoga, you think, it purifies all the sins of past birth, Bhagavan says. So he attains Brahma Nirvanam. I will give you the summary in the next class also. Again, he whose happiness is within, whose delight is within, he need not search outside. Whose elimination is within, only that yogi becomes Brahman. Here the word become is used, but there is nothing to become. I am Brahman is the concept and gains beatitude of Brahman. The yogi who strives with assiduity, that is purification from all sins and perfected through many births, reaches the supreme goal. That is the totality. That is the fulfillment. Assiduity means self-confidence. He need not depend upon anybody. In Tamil, it is Tannambikkai. Tannambikkai means it is not only a value, it is an understanding. Now, the summary, Patanjali had fathomed the limitations of the lopsided growth of the human mind and defined yoga as gaining mastery over the mind. Yoga means gaining mastery over the mind, not suppression, but sublimation. There are two ways to gain mastery over the mind. You can suppress the mind, but it will jump one day. But by sublimation, sublimation is opposite to suppression. I want to educate myself. I would learn deep concentration on one hand and effortless detachment on the other hand. These two factors form the basis of harmonious, well-balanced growth of human potentialities through the education system, which is based on yoga philosophy. So this is the ultimate merger. There is a picture they have shown. The merger word is yoga, nothing but yuj. You know what is yuj? One without second, all those things we have discussed. Bahiranga yoga, Antaranga yoga, all those things we have discussed. And you can study the model questions and answers. More we will study in the next class. In the next class, we are going to study the last chapter, which is Jnana Yoga. In a simple way, we will understand what is the Jnana Yoga, which is the path of wisdom, and also understanding the unity in diversity. And the life history of Sri Ramakrishna, Sharadamma, and Swami Vivekananda, you can study by yourself. The class will be completed with only Jnana Yoga, which is the previous chapter. The order in this book starts with Jnana Yoga, but I started with Bhakti Yoga, continued with Karma Yoga. Today we have completed Raja Yoga, and one more yoga is there. Finally, the first yoga, which they have taught as Jnana Yoga, Unit 1. I will start Jnana Yoga in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Thank you. Dhanyavadaha.